Chetan sir, you can start, please.
Good morning. Yeah. Hmm.
Hello, Sandesh. Hello, everybody.
Hello, sir.
It's really a proud feeling and great moment for me as head of department that I welcome my very own student and our alumnus for this guest lecture. All the participants are. Hello, am I audible?
Yeah, yeah.
So, when Sandesh studying in YCCE, he stood to be a sincere and hardworking guy throughout his degree period, friends. And the result of it, we can see he is on the another side of the table. So, friends, this is my humble request and appeal to all of you to take utmost advantage of this interactive session. And of course, I believe that whatever will be delivered in this session will definitely be the fruitful for all of us. So, with this word, I hand over the session to our today's speaker. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Chetan sir, and our HOD sir. I'm thanking you, all of you, for joining this session. Now, instead of wasting much of time, we will start directly with the today's topic of discussion. I'm sharing one PPT. Is it visible to all, or there is some issue? Hello, it is visible. Okay, so I hope you all are doing well. As Chetan sir already introduced me, that my name is Chhandesh Nichante and I'm from Yashwantrao Chauhan College of Engineering 2016 batch. Currently, I'm doing a master's in production system engineering from RWTH Aachen University, Germany. Uh, f- First, I'm thanking you all for joining this important session for a study abroad webinar series. And also, I want to thank all the organizer who organized this opportunity to share my experience with my juniors who are seeking for abroad studies. Mainly, today I'm going to talk about my experience with reaching Germany and my journey till now. As we know, Germany is famous for technological advancement, and I'm going to show you some of my experience with new and exciting technologies in Germany that common people are mostly use on daily basis. Like, let's move on to next slide. When I reached to Germany, um, at Frankfurt, I saw the first bus. Sorry, which was so long. Can you see on in the picture? There is a long bus. It is one of the longest bus I have ever seen. But afterwards, I saw many buses with the extension of 2 to 3 buses together. Afterwards, there is one lady who is making a juice on a juicer, which is run on mechanism of bicycle. Afterwards, there is McLaurin, which is running on the street. And this is the Weihnachtsmarkt for which Germany is famous. That is Christmas market. The Christmas is the main festival in Germany. So most of the time, um there are many cities who organize fest like Christmas market, where you will get exposure to most of the stuffs like enjoying new food, new activities, and so on. So let's move on to the next exciting thing. In Germany, Germany has is the one of the oldest country who has developed the overhead trains. That is the hanging train, which is in many part of Germany. So I will show you one video. So it is called a Schweibbahn, that is overhanging train, and I guess it is running in Germany since from 1900. So it is one of the technological advancement that we can see in Germany. Now let's move on to the next topic. Why Germany? Like Germany is the first most popular destination among the international students. I remember when I came here in 2018. At that time, about 30% of students at my university came from all over the world, just like me. Germany is a attractive place for study. The degrees of German university are highly respected by peoples worldwide, mostly by the high-end companies like BMW, Audi, Mercedes. So, um, and the foremost thing is education. The education system in Germany is one of the topest in the world. And most of the universities offer free education. That is the main advantage. I mean, like technical universities, they don't have any tuition fees. So we have to pay some semester contribution, which is less than whatever we pay during our bachelor's in India. So I can say Germany is one of the country who providing education for free. After that, most of the university has a collaboration with the institute or college, some companies like BMW, like Audi, McLaren, Fraunhofer Group, and many companies they collaborate with the university. And when student learning in the university, at that time student get not only the theoretical experience but also the practical exposure of it. So it is a good opportunity, and that will greatly facilitate you the career start. Also, if I give example of the university I'm studying, it is RWTH Jharkhand University, and there are about 260 uh, institute which organize some research activities, and which has ongoing projects on current technology like industrial 4.0, 5G, Internet of Things. So that we can take advantage of. After that, in Germany mainly, here you can develop your intellectual abilities and potential to perform better. Here you are free to choose whatever you want to choose in your life. Like you can go to any field whatever you want. Like you're here in Germany, the university provide you ample of options for the courses. So you can choose a small part of your interest. Like if you are interested in mechanical, then you can go in production, or in production you can go for lean production. So there are many courses that offers a great exposure to the current ongoing technologies. So if you are out to achieve any great things, you will find determination, motivation, commitment, and it opens many doors both during your studies and your after your studies, like while searching your jobs. If I say, like when I was studying, I was in third year at that time. I also got exposure to work as a intern in one of the German firm, Andrea Still, Ejiko, and it is a great experience when you are working in German environment. You work in different culture, different work culture, and all those stuffs are quite interesting, and which gives you a motivation to work and learn here in Germany. So, and as we know, Germany is the one of the safest country, and I would suggest you to um, try to if you're being mechanical engineer, try to come to Germany, because Germany is a hub for all mechanical engineer. So moving on to next slide, like how I prepared for my uh, journey from India to Germany. uh, During my bachelor, I was automotive enthusiast, and it was my dream to work in some automotive production firm. During bachelor at YCCE, I got involved with all the automotive related project in college, um, uh, including SAE Baha, EcoCard, Go Kart, EpiCycle. So our bachelor study pattern mainly is like we get the theoretical experience from it, not the proper practical exposure. But I realized when I entered in such events, at that time I got a practical exposures of whatever I have learned during my theory. So that was a quite good experience. Hello. I request all to keep the mic off so that so we will continue. Um, After that, these events like SA Baha, EcoCard, and discussion with friends and seniors just uh, gave me inclination towards following my dreams and doing masters in Germany. as we know that Germany, being the world top producer of automotive world, a hub for companies like Volkswagen, BMW, McLaren, Audi, Rolls-Royce, and Koenigsegg, and many more. So it is a attractive place where one can do their studies and do their masters. So now at this point, I had why and what I want to do, but I was looking for how and when. There is a famous tool in lean management that is plan, do, check, act. This is a deeming cycle which is used for continuous improvement of process and the product. This applies to our daily lives. Like if I consider how should I proceed, means how did I proceed when I started. So I will say that my first step was to start looking for the consultancies who are helping us in applying abroad, like applying for masters. But all of them were trying to make me pay more and not giving me enough information about the universities and didn't guide me properly on not on a right or proper way. So I use the internet betterly, and I look it in I took it in a hand and then realize how valuable the internet is. Afterwards, I followed some of the Facebook pages, some of the site, some of the career guide on Quora, and made my account on UniAssist and started shortlisting universities based on my interest. And also, I shortlisted universities uh, in a way, such a way that I give preference to the top ranked universities first, and then the universities with no tuition fees. And obviously I also look for my desired course, and in that Excel helped me a lot to organize my stuffs and organizing my list of colleges, their requirements, their eligibility criteria, also the fee structure. And this was tedious at first, and then I got find that process is quite straightforward, as like German people. So during this time, I have already started my German language at one of the institute in Nagpur, and meanwhile I completed my IELTS exam. I would suggest while going for IELTS exam, you must complete that before 2 to 3 months before your application. So you will require only 1 month for preparation of IELTS exam. And next thing, there's a German language proficiency. If you are aiming for Germany, then it is must thing, because as far as job prospects are concerned, so you have to prepare all those German proficiency up to some level like B1, so that it won't be hard for you to find job here, or mini job here, or part-time jobs here. Also, if you want to work as a research assistant, then Germany is the foremost thing here. So I would suggest, if you are planning for Germany, then start working from now. Now we have answered to how. How. Now we will search for when I started applying, when I started planning all the stuffs. Now for when I started applying to the college in the month of November, October, and November for winter semester, and start shortlisting as per the deadline. And after that, I applied each and every university and waited for their reply. I know this was the worst time when you're waiting for the reply from the universities, like checking mails frequently, and everything means my emotion went from excitement to dull in a matter of clicks. So finally, a day arrived when I received my first positive response from RWTH Kame course, and that course was not of my interest. It is computer aided manufacturing, but I was aiming for production. And very next day, I got another admit that is from RWTH Production System Engineering. So I immediately accept it and pay the fees. And I felt like I was at the top of the world. I already started dreaming my vacations like I'm at Amsterdam, Paris, Budapest, Monschau, Bayern Munich Stadium, Dortmund Stadium, and on. So my foremost thing that my saving wasn't enough to plan this thing frequently. So I decided to take a student loan at that time. So and because I don't want to burden my family with the financial stress, so better to go for a student loan. And I took student loan from one of the bank in Nagpur and created a block account. Now, what is the block account? Block account, it is a reserved amount of some euros that you have to show while going for visa procedure, because they want that you should have enough amount to survive in Germany. So they primarily block the amount and fix your stay, fix your accommodation, fix your cost for your surveillance in Germany. So that all I finished, and then I realized that I'm done with the stuffs. But I suddenly got to know that I was hindered again by a giant tornado. That was a visa interview. And visa interviews, I heard from many people that people from Mumbai VFS who organize visa activities for students who are seeking visa for Germany. So are a little bit rude, and they don't give you visa directly. Most of the time they reject and all those stuffs. But I forgot that I had admit from one of the topmost university in Germany. So when you have admit from Germany, then uh, it will become a strong case. So don't worry about that. And I, as expected, everything went smooth. The steps are very straightforward. Like you have to go to VFS website, you have to check for all the required documents, and you have to prepare, make an appointment at nearby center. After that, preparing all the documents, photographs, and make ready to go folder. After that, appointment, go for the appointment on scheduled date. I did like that. The appointment went well, and following above steps, and in 1 month I think I got my visa sanctioned. There is visa story, but I think we are lagging in time, so I won't share with you. So we will discuss that later on. So we now I had a visa, so I was very happy. I started planning, packing my bags, booking my tickets, and waited for 26 September to come. I took off and finally landed to Germany. When I reached Frankfurt, there is an immigration office in Frankfurt, uh, from where you start your journey to the Germany. So I entered in Germany and I had to search for a IC, but I wasn't aware about what is IC. So it is one of the bullet train in Germany. It is one of the fastest train which run with the speed of 350 kilometer per hour. As I heard that German people don't help you directly. So I tried that. I asked one of the police over there, I'm searching for this railway station. How can I find the way? He properly guided me. Also, he took me to the street of that railway station, and I reached there properly, and the doubt got cleared that these people uh, are racist, but they are not, because most of the time I got help from German people, and they are so helpful. They don't even act like being racist. So That was my good experience. I reached Aachen, and then I joined RWTH Aachen University, started my first semester, and I learned many subjects. Like, I would like to share you one of my incidents. Like, have you seen Spider-Man movie? There is a Doctor Octopus, that four-arm guy. So while studying mechatronics subject, we have one practical on that arm. So it was quite exciting working on that octopus arm, and it is a quite interesting thing. So you will get exposure to most of the, as I told you, that you will get exposure to most of the technical stuff. So uh, Germany is the best place to do your masters in future. So let's move on to another slide, that is regarding what are the key requirements that you need while applying to Germany. Like, if I focus more on to the exam, there are some exams like GRE, IELTS, TOEFL, and country specific language. Like, if you are applying for Germany, then it is German language. If you are aiming for Netherlands, then it is Dutch language. So you have to prepare a country specific country specific language. Also, if I talk about GRE and IELTS, I guess most of the people know about this. IELTS is all about English proficiency, and TOEFL is the same. And I would suggest, just as I told you, just give this exam 2 or 3 months before your application. It require only 1 month for preparation, and 1 month preparation is enough. It is very easy exam. Afterwards, let's move on to the document part. So there is one document called as statement of purpose, SOP, that is motivation letter. It is nothing but an essay about yourself, your goal, your motivation behind taking that particular course. So I know we find it difficult to write SOP, but I would explain you some points about how to write proper SOP. I remember when I started writing SOP, for the whole day I was I didn't wrote a single word. Means I was just thinking about it, how to write SOP. So I will explain you a little bit about it. Like, while writing essay about yourself, I think you better know how to write about yourself. But there is some pattern you can follow which will help you and which will guide you for proper writing of SOP. Like, while starting first para, you should focus more on introducing yourself, your interest, your motivations, summarizing all these steps. After that, in second para, um, you have to explain about your undergraduate studies. After that, you can explain about your previous graduate career. In the third para, you can discuss about the relevant of your recent and current activities, like um, SE, Baha, EcoCard, GoCard, all those stuffs you can include. If you have some international paper presentation, ISHRAE, all those stuffs you can include over here. In the last para, that is the fourth one, you can elaborate on your academic interest. Like, if you are applying for a particular course, so why you want to join this course, what are the what are the key points that you find this course interesting. So you can check that as per the course and write by yourself. Don't copy it, because most of the time the plagiarism is checked on the internet. So when you're applying to some university, they check the plagiarism and then select you. So I would suggest, it is all about writing yourself. So you better know what you have done and what you are going to do and what are your ambition. So better to write by your own. Next part is letter of recommendation. So letter of recommendation is a letter, a professor from a professor, or some project guide, or if you are doing some internship or training from some company, so you can take a letter from your boss also. So this is normally a letter of recommendation. You can get very many format on internet, or from Sahare sir or Chetan sir. I will drop some formats over there. After that, there is another thing, that is resume, that is curriculum vitae. For that, I would recommend you should focus more onto the university you are aiming. Like if you are applying to European university, then you have to follow the European CV pattern, and it is mostly like a timeline pattern. It's, you have to present every single data as with the time schedule. So I will also share some of the data regarding this with Mahatma sir or um, Sahare sir. You can take this data. Afterwards, let's move on to the next thing, that is other required certificates. So other required certificates like your degree certificate, some event participation, or anything you seems to be valid for the course or the transcript records. All these steps you can add. And also the foremost thing is photographs. That is very important. When you're applying for visa, then photographs plays an important role. If your photo is not proper, your visa will get rejected. So better while taking photographs, you have to follow some rules for visa that is mentioned in VFS website. You can get that on vfs.d. After that, we will move to some important website that we can use for searching universities, searching relevant courses. First and foremost is DARD. DARD is one of the one of the website where you can get the data regarding universities, the relevant courses, and there are many filters by which you can get the course of your interest. There is one more called as UniAssist. Like in Germany, most of the university prefer UniAssist for application purpose. Like if you wanna apply for some German university, you have to take help of UniAssist. That is the only way for some university like TU Hamburg, TU Munich. So you don't have direct access to the application portal. You have to go through the UniAssist. Sometimes some universities ask for a validation of preliminary document, that is VPD. So this VPD is also available on UniAssist. You have to apply for that. You have to pay some minimum fees, and you can get the certificate. Afterwards, I would suggest while applying to UniAssist, prepare all the application at a time. Means if you are aiming for one university, two university, or 10 university, please do all the application at a time, because there is one time application fee, and next all the applications are free of cost. So when you are applying for one university at a time, just add all the documents for other university for which you are aiming, so that you can easily get through the procedure normally without any hindrances. So let's move on to next up, that shiksha.com and master portal, these are also very important sites where you can get information regarding the courses that are offered internationally. I focus more on Germany because I am from Germany. I did this, so I have in-depth knowledge about that. So that's why I'm focusing more on Germany. Also, if you guys know that most of the foreign universities, have application fees of 700, 7,000, 8,000. So, or sometimes it is 11,000. So, likewise, German university has no application fee. You can apply for free. So, if you wanna give a try, you can also try that. It's free of cost. But for UniAssist, you require some 75 euro for first application, and then afterwards you have to pay some minimum fees. So let's move on to the next topic, scholarship options. So the main task while coming to Germany or while planning for any abroad studies is arranging a financial aid. As per my experience, I decided to take an education loan from one of the banks. There are many banks which offer education loan at less interest, so you can apply for that. And there are also some scholarship schemes like state government scholarships, central government scholarships. I remember in 2018 there was one scheme for which I applied. It is from Maharashtra government. Like I don't remember exact name, but it is a VJNT Samaj Kalyan scholarship. So VJNT SBC OBC Samaj Kalyan scholarship. So you can get more information on the website. I uh, I remember when I applied at that time, they offered five scholarship, like one for engineering, one for law legislation, and one for doctor, one for I guess some other fields like um, arts, commerce. So I don't go in depth about that, but I received this scholarship from Maharashtra government in 2018. So they pay you a good amount in which you can cover your expenses, but you have to show all the receipt and every proof of single penny. So it is quite helpful for our study abroad because arranging financial aid from parents it's quite hard, and I don't think that giving burden on our parents financial stress is not a good thing. So you can search for the scholarship scheme by central government and state government on website. So next up is foreign organization. Like if you are aiming for Germany, there are some organization which offers you scholarship like Deutsch Stipendium, National Scholarship Program, and also DARD. DARD also offers some scholarships. Germany Foundation scholarship programs, Erasmus programs. Also, some universities offer scholarship. Like if you're applying for particular university, if I give example of RWTH Aachen, then RWTH Aachen, then it offers near about 12 scholarship which are majorly for good performance in the university and for women empowerment scholarship. After that some of the Erasmus scholarship, if you are doing some research in neighboring country, then they offer you scholarship for stay and for complete expenditure. And these are the scholarship offer internationally, so you can take a look on individual website where you will get information about it, but for that you have to focus on the country you are applying. Let's move on to the another topic. So how many of you know about these symbols? Hello, hello, how many of you know about these symbols? Anyone?
Tesla,
Tesla and SpaceX, you know?
private
All are
space company.
they
And
all are
about
Elon Musk
Starlink?
company.
Yeah,
Project a project to give free Wi-Fi, Starlink.
yeah, great. Yeah, that is a debate going on whether it is free or it is not yet fixed, but they are providing Wi-Fi surveillance all over the world. So this is a good initiative by Elon Musk, Tesla, and SpaceX. So SpaceX is literally designing and developing a space vehicle for launching some satellites, or for future development, like if we are planning to go on Mars, then they are developing vehicles for that. So main thing is they are using the used parts from NASA, and they are developing it, renovating it, and using it in their own space shuttles. So let's move on to the next topics. How many of you know about Industrial 4.0, IoT, and 5G? Anyone know what is IoT?
Internet of Things.
So you know where we are using now?
in daily life.
Yes, pardon? Hello?
Yes, sir, in our daily life.
Yeah, but can you tell me the gadget or something like that? So that, do you use a smart tracking watch like Fitband?
Yes, yes, right.
Yeah, it is one of the example of Internet of Things. And 5G, we all know about that. So for the first time ever, the new communication standard, which will not only offer a 5G connectivity to the people, but also helping the Internet of Things. So this will be a fifth generation mobile communication of for Industrial 4.0. So I would like to share one video with you, like the institute currently I'm working, it is Fraunhofer IPT, and in Fraunhofer IPT, they have developed one Europe's first 5G campus. So it is in RWTH Aachen. So I would like to share some video. Think it will not be audible to you. Is it audible to you guys?
No.
Hello, yeah, I'm sharing a video link right now. Yes, I'm doing that. Yeah. Yes. So
Startup, was organisch im Sondermaschinenbau aus sich selbst wachsen kann. Ich glaube, das
One
kann es
minute.
eigentlich nur auf so einem Umfeld geben, wie jetzt so ein Fraunhofer. Ich habe ja auch.
So, am I audible to you? Let's continue. So this is what the merging of 5G, Industry 4.0 and Internet of Things, all things combined together to form this industry campus in the Ayurveda Arkan University. So let's move on to another topic, e-mobility. Anyone knows about the vehicle which is on the left side? No one? It is one of the innovation in Germany. There is one company named Lilium. They are developing flying jets, that is flying car, as like James Bond. So they are developing such a cars, and these cars will uh, means they will be launching in 2025. So you will get more data about it later on. So I will show one video regarding this, which will clear all your doubts, how it works and how it will fly with small propellers like this. So let's move on to the video. There is again problem of video. Sorry guys, there is again problem. I have to share video from here. Is it visible?
Yes.
Yeah. This is the concept of Lilium. Actually, this is air taxi, and this is all about vertical takeoff of the vehicle, and they are working on development of that. Let's move on to our slides. So let's move on to the last topic. As I told you, I'm working on my master thesis at Fraunhofer IPT. It is basically on high precision microassembly of electronic components, optics, and many other micro parts. Actually, this is quite challenging for us because we are maintaining the accuracy and repeatability of 1 nanometer, and moving uh, positioner with a 1 nanometer is quite challenging task. So we are currently working on that. Because of safety issue and security concern, I can't share much detail about this right now, but afterwards I will, after publishing all the stuffs, I would like to share with you all the stuffs. But I would like to share one video that will elaborate how my project is about. This is the manipulator on which I'm working currently. It is it. I can't tell you the principle, but I can share you that this move with 1 nanometer, a 0.1 nanometer, which is less, which is as good as a picometer resolution. So I'm working on bringing it a little bit less, like in 100 to 200 picometer resolution. So we are currently working on improving its design, improving its efficiency, and improving the performance. This is about assembly of two lanes. When two lanes are assembled together, they have to be placed on each other, and it must be accurate enough to get a inline the focal length. Here we can see that is the edge to edge deviation from the corner of two lenses. So we can see in the video that how it is aligned, how it is checked with image acquisition. That is all about image processing. So thank you for patiently hearing me. Now we will move on to another session of question and answer. So whatever doubts you have regarding master studies, regarding documentation, you can start asking me.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Yeah, myself Shubhankar Deshmukh. I am currently in mechanical engineering, in fourth
Yes.
semester.
Okay.
Yeah, I have few questions regarding WTH Arcane and the university pattern and all.
Yeah. You can ask me.
So, currently, as you are pursuing your master's degree there,
Yes.
uh, are you allowed to do internships outside also, like in India, while pursuing a undergraduate, like in third year or fourth year, like we do internships. So, is it the same in the master's degree also?
Yes, yes. It is same in the master degree. You can extend your semester as the way you want. Because my course is of 3 semester, but currently I am in fifth semester. I did some projects, extracurricular, and uh, internship for 6 months. So I extended 2 semester, and currently I'm ending with my master thesis.
Okay,
So you can
and
extend your semester. Yes.
yeah, and what about the job placements? After all, the ultimate goal of one completing a master's will be getting a good placement in a big company. So, how are the companies, how you approach to a company, or how are the placements occurring in Aken?
It is not like India means company come to a university or college and they hire you. Not like
Yeah,
that. We have to approach company,
okay.
and we have to
So,
take all the means all the efforts. Like every company expect that you should speak German fluently. Whatever interview I have given till now, like near about 20 interview. So out of eight, that 18 were in German, completely in German. They don't prefer to
yes.
speak in English. Means even though they know English, they don't speak in English.
Yeah, that's true. But like we have, like in our college, we have many companies like having good relations with college and companies. So is something like that with our WTH that you have the college has some good relations with this company, so you get a preference while going for interview, or I should say while applying for an interview.
Yeah, being the institute from university, it is easy to get a job, but the competition is very high.
Yes,
Everyone
that's
think like that only because being from same university, they will take you, but they will also check what are your achievements, what are your work experience. If something better suits them, then they will hire the person who is betterly suited, and not the person who is not that much efficient for the role. So
yes,
better we should focus more on to improving our profile, learning some new technologies like you can work on Python, MATLABs. These are very important steps right now, because if you are aiming to Germany and you come here, not only Germany or in any university in the world, uh, being mechanical engineer, you should know MATLAB, Python. Python is programming language, but it is key now for mechanical engineer. It is key. Like I'm working now with Frauna Property. There I can work continuously on Python. Before that, I did one project that was also on Python. So Python is, I can say, a key for Germany for getting place or getting heavy jobs. Heavy is research assistantship jobs here. So you can get that easily if you have some
yes,
skills.
yes. And one more thing, like you applied after 2 years of your graduation, correct?
Yes.
So is it preferred to take a 2 year gap or apply
No, no,
directly
no,
after
no,
you
no.
pass out?
You can apply directly. You can apply directly. I
And
would suggest start preparing for from um, last semester, because you have to show 1 year of experience when applying to foreign university. You have to show that. Means as far as my knowledge, Ayurveda RWTH Aachen, they expect that you should show 1 year of experience for a good course.
And what I have
So
heard that Arcane has RWTH Arcane has the I like good amount of intake capacity for Indian students
yes, yes,
compared to TUM Munich or
yeah, exactly.
any other TU.
Exactly. It is the same. Means I remember in one of the course MMEPS, that is Management in Production System Engineering. It is
Yes.
different course, but during my intake, there was total 52 students, and out of that, 41 students are from India, and out of which 37 students are from Maharashtra, Pune.
That's a good news.
So it is a good
And
point
one more
that
thing, while applying after directly after graduation, what
Hmm.
which student is preferred more? A student having a good practical knowledge, or I should say, a good internship which he has done, or a freshly graduate student, who is
uh,
preferred more?
they give preference to the person who has experience. Actually, there is one requirement that you have completed some training or some internship, or you should have prior job experience. So if you are fulfilling his their requirement, then you can easily get the seat.
Okay, sir, thank you.
Welcome.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Sir, as you said, there should be some experience. So, is it necessary to do a job in mechanical first and then apply for at least 1 or 2 years?
Uh, Not like that. You can take some trainings like we go for industrial visits or industrial trainings for 2 or 3 months. So just invest your time in doing that during your holidays, like the semester gap you have from, I guess, April to June, July. So in that gap, you can do some training or some what I can say, a small internship type of stuff, and you can show that. It is not that matter, but if you have extracurricular activities like a CBA and all those stuff, so you can show that also, and
Okay.
it will be reflected directly for application. So I would say
So,
try to participate in these events and take advantage.
so participate in mechanical related events, right?
Yeah, yeah, but, or not all events, but like SAE events, some go-kart manufacturing, if, and all the technical events, so like paper presentation, international paper presentations,
Ah,
and project competition. So likewise, you can explain a little bit about it, and they will take you directly.
okay.
Actually, I have some of my friends who had a good academic record. They directly got placed because and they don't have any extracurricular, means extra experience or something like that, but because of their high score, they selected them.
And are the scholarship based on the what is it based on? What did you see, when you apply for the scholarship?
Actually, it is completely based on your achievements, your degree. uh, you're talking about which scholarship, from Maharashtra government or from universities here
The
in Germany?
universities are the four you listed.
Okay, these are from foreign countries. They mainly, some of them focus on your German proficiency, because they are offering you scholarship, means they are expecting you something from your side, like you should help them in organizing some stuffs, you should help them in some social activities. So you must know a little bit of German, but most of the organization don't expect that. So they expect you have good profile, like good score in bachelor. I'm focusing on one thing, that is good score in bachelor. That is very important while
Okay.
applying to German university and for the scholarship. And also some university specific scholarship that are like if you are in semester one and you are the topper of the university, not a university but of the course, then they will directly hire you. They will directly offer you the scholarship. So
Okay.
these are like topper scholarship, or we can say like that, scholarship.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Students, there's a
I
please
have
ask.
one
Yeah,
question.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes, yes.
What are your views on part-time job? One should do assistant as a part-time job,
Yes, you can do that.
and like what are the advantages of doing that? Will it help in
Means, yes, yes, please.
will it help in further job placement after
Yeah,
masters?
yeah, exactly. When you are working as a research associate, at that time, you have exposure to the technologies that currently going on in the Germany. Means I'm currently speaking about Germany. So what are the new technology going on here? So they are working on development of that technology. So you get direct exposure to that. You are working as research associate means you are helping another PhD candidate in uh, one of the research for example, micro manipulation. If someone is working on micro manipulation, he will hire one heavy student. He will ask them to work with him on this project, so that he will pay you something, and for that you will get a practical exposure of many stuffs that you haven't yet received. So this will reflect directly to your CV, and if you have a practical experience in Germany, then company directly hire you. Most of the companies expect that you have a practical knowledge that is gained in Germany, not in abroad. So that is helpful.
Yes, sir, I have a question. Yeah, last question.
Yes.
So, like, for American universities, you have a grade point system. Like, when you convert your CGPA,
Hmm.
final year CGPA, to a grade point, it should lie between some six and that range. So,
Hmm.
is this the same system happening with German universities?
Yes, it is the same. Means whatever pointer you have to subtract, I guess, 0.75 from it, and then wait a minute. I will tell you about that. There is one link. I will share the link. It is regarding a conversion software that is from TU Munich, and you can get online, where you have to put your maximum and minimum mark and the mark you scored, and on the basis of that you will get direct the conversion of pointer. And here they accept from out of four is worst and one is the best. So
Ye-
it is the same that you have to show some credit points and all, that your bachelor must have uh, 180 plus credit points, and your masters with 120 credit points likewise.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Welcome.
Yes, sir. Can we connect you with you on LinkedIn so that for more guidance?
Yeah, sure, you can connect me on LinkedIn.
So yes, yes, yes. Thank you.
So it was nice interacting with you all, guys, and I hope you all are satisfied. I don't know how it was, but I hope that. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, Chhandesh. Again, this is Dr. Ramoli Belsare from
Hello,
IRO
ma'am.
YCCE. Hello. Though
Hello,
I
ma'am.
just joined late to your session as I was having my practical. But
Yes.
I really saw that when I joined that you were showing some video of that I think CNC machine was there, right?
Yeah.
So is it your lab
It is from my
demonstration?
lab. Yes, yes, it is from my lab.
So yes, it was very nice to see all those things, and you have taken such a big efforts for your juniors. So I'm again thankful to you, and see to it that in near future also you will deliver some technical talks for the juniors as well.
Sure, ma'am. I will deliver some of the technical technologies that are currently trending. So that would be honor for me.
Yes, yes. Thank you so much again for sparing your time with us again and connecting with the YCC again.
Thank you, ma'am, and
Thank
welcome.
you, Mahatme sir. Over to you. Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay.